the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go from the Steel City. This one taken at the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Warren. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle. It's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rogers. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now Brown. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The overall throw, Jalen Ramsey coming off the corner blitz to bring him down.
And it's 4th down.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The master of play action, Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Warren into the secondary at the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Jalen Warren, touchdown Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. On the move left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball. And
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
the defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Warren Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Right it. 11, 11, 11.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team,
in trouble, and down he goes.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Going up top. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On the ground, this is Warren. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. To throw is Rodgers. He'll get that to Jaylen Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Hey, 626, get 300, get 300.
Now Rodgers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Short throw caught by Sample. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
2nd down, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 6.
Gun. Got. Right, got.
Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the
Metcalf, the motion man.
At the 40-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
630.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Bengals are going to have it just past their 25.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Get set.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Can.
Here's Burr. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
On 1st down, Burrow. That is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Coming across the field, there's Chase. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The 17-yard line. Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. Ready. Stop.
Burrow now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board just before halftime.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A first down throw from Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. Rodgers exiting the pocket right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake!
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a fourth down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
319. Hey, 88. It's 150. 319.
Play action now with Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. 2nd and 11.
A loss of 2 brings up second
Here we go.
at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Burrow. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Burrow. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Pick as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. In the shotgun, it's Aaron. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 42-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the 40.
Here's Piron. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they will finally get them 40-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind him.
And he will score again. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. Cut.
A run, it's Pila. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Keanu's Benton there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. 3rd down coming up.
7 yards to go.
Here we go.
Burrow. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
And the Bengal 1st down.
Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end.
Here we go. Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Warren. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
From the gun, Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
26.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. 2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. They're going to try to run it in. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The master of play action, Rodgers. Shamar Stewart getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Brings up 3rd
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Wow!
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers.
Here's Warren. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the
2nd
3-yard line.
and goal. One more time with Warren. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Now to throw on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Rodgers forced out wide, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 1st down for Aaron. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Rodgers now. That'll be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well